Hello, everyone. My name is Arthur Morris, and welcome to College Math 1. I will be your instructor for this course. So this short video is going to help to familiarize you with the classroom and how the course is set up. Okay, College Math 1 covers pre-algebra through algebra, so we will cover several concepts throughout this course. So I hope you are looking forward to learning some new material, as well as brushing up on some material that you may have covered in the past. All right, so when you first log in the classroom, you will see a page similar to this one here. On the left-hand side, the Course Home tab has all of the general information for the class. You have your announcements here, and the announcements, please be sure to check those daily or however often that you log in. Make sure you check to see if there are any new announcements. And make sure you read all the way through the announcements. We have the welcome, the grading policy, the office hours, and we have this Math Live invitation, which is a 60-minute weekly informal study session with a full-time faculty member. And you can earn bonus points, so make sure you review that announcement. Also, under the Course Home, you have your syllabus information. You have your academics expectations. So make sure that you click through all of these tabs and all of these buttons in the academic expectations. And once you've read all of that material, go ahead and click respond and post your response stating that you've read all of the material under the academic expectations and the Course Home area. Now, you also have the questions for the professor area. Now, this area is for any general questions about the course. So we would not want to ask questions about particular problems in this area, but anything about the course that you may have a question about. All right, you will also have a multimedia library, and this is provided through the textbook. It's information such as PowerPoints, videos, you can even access the actual textbook in this area here. So you can go by chapter. You see we have whole numbers, fractions, decimals, and you can pick a particular section if you chose to. Or you can leave it as all sections and click select all, or if you want to select all, and click find now. And down here you see they have video podcast, animation, which is practice problems, and also the textbook sections, PowerPoints, and the videos, section videos that you can review. Using video tutorials is normally very helpful in a course like this, so make sure you use all the resources that you have available to you to help you to be as successful as possible. Now, another important area is the assignments and due dates. I would recommend that you check this on a regular basis. Pretty much it gets to be a pattern after the first week. On Tuesday, your homework will be due, and on Wednesday, your quizzes will be due. And that's pretty much the pattern throughout the course. However, there are some other things, especially in week 5 and week 8. We have some check-ins, and in the first week, we have introductions, and we have a pre-test. Now, we will not be using a portfolio in this class, so you don't have to worry about that tab there. Okay, so week 1. If I click on the week 1 tab, you see I get some drop-down information here. So we have the course overview. Before you get started, welcome 1 overview, week 1 overview. Scroll on down, because the first thing that you would want to complete is the week 1 introduction. That's due by Friday, August the 29th. So you scroll down. I have a nice little video there for you if you need some motivation. And you will click respond and introduce yourself, and make sure that you include all of the information that's being asked, including your location, online studying experience, area of interest, and an example of how math can be used in your field of study. Also, be sure to interact with your classmates. And then you have the week 1 pretest. So the pretest is what it says it is. It's a pretest, and your grade or your scores will be based on you completing the pretest on time. So once you click the pretest tab there, you see it says by Friday, August 29th, complete your pretest. So it just assesses the knowledge of your previous knowledge Nothing that counts against you. As long as you complete the pretest, you will get 20 points. Now, once you click on pretest, and a little tip, I like to right-click and open in a new tab so I can always get back to this page. See if it pops up for us. Well, no, we'll just direct click on it. Okay, so this takes us directly to the area of the pretest. Now, make sure that you complete the week 1 pretest. The chapter 1 pretest and all of this down here, this is just extra practice. This is not for your grade. The week 1 pretest, W1 pretest, is the assignment that you will need to complete in order to get credit for that particular assignment. Okay? So after you complete the pretest, you're done. You go back into the classroom, and then you begin to study and review. So we have whole numbers here. We have all of this information about whole numbers that you go through and you read, and then we even have some practice problems down here. So it says this activity is not graded. It's just an opportunity for you to check your understanding. So it's just practice. So you keep going through your whole numbers, keep reading, and then you have a check your understanding. And again, this is not graded, so it's just practice problems. Complete the problem, click next. It's just practice problems to check your understanding. Now, your homework will be available here, week 1 assignment 2 homework. So once you click there, your page will open up and it will give you a link, week 1 assignment 2 homework. Now, it's important to realize that you can make a 100 on each one of your homework assignments. Even if you've missed a problem up to 3 times, we have a little helpful tool that's called Help Me Solve This that will allow you to practice on a different problem but still get credit for that particular problem. So it won't let me do it since I haven't taken the pretest here. So theoretically, yeah, you can make a 100 on each one of your homework assignments. If you're uncertain about a problem, you may ask for hints. You can click here for tips on how to maximize your homework scores. Let's look at this page. It says when working homework problems, make sure that you use the Help Me Solve and view an example if you're having difficulties. That's the first place you want to go. If the problem is answered incorrectly, read the hint, try it again. After 3 tries, you won't be able to try that same problem again. However, you can click similar exercise and you can try a problem like that again and still get credit for that particular problem. So it's a great system if you use it correctly. Now, go through all of your studying, all of your reading and your practice problems. We also have some week 1 videos here to help you. Now, these videos links will take you to khanacademy.org, which it's a very good website, very good tutorial video website that you may find to be useful. Now, after you are fully prepared, you've done your practicing, you're fully prepared, then you take your week 1 quiz. So, the week 1 quiz, you will open it the same way. However, with the quizzes, you only get 1 shot at that. So you need to make sure that you prepare before you take your quiz. So you go through all of the problems in the quiz. You can only answer it 1 time. There's no Help Me Solve This, no similar problems, no tutorial buttons. And then once you're done, you click Submit. You have plenty of time to take these quizzes. You have up to 3 hours to complete a quiz, so you have plenty of time, so don't feel rushed. Just take your time, take the quiz, make sure you're prepared, make sure you practice before you complete the quiz. And then in each week, we have the Problems and Solutions discussion board. Now, in this discussion board, this is where you want to ask questions about particular problems or concepts. And please feel free to interact with your classmates to help answer those questions if you can. And I'll also check that board on a regular basis and answer questions that come up, or if I see a pattern or a trend, I will answer questions that way. Now, when you ask questions about a particular problem, make sure you put that problem number in the subject line. That way it'll make it easier for others to go back and when they see that problem, they can check it, or they may have a solution for you on how to work through it. So this course is an 11-week course. As you can see, it's basically the same setup throughout each week. In week 3 here, you see we have an extra assignment called the check-in assignment. This is where I will give you a call, try to touch bases with you. And if I don't get in touch with you, I'll leave you a message and send you an email. And you need to respond back to me in order to get credit for this assignment. So this will just be checking in on your progress, seeing if you have any questions. And if you do, then that's great. I'll answer them. If you don't, then that's fine also. If you're doing well, just say, Mr. Morris, I don't have any questions. I'm doing just fine right now. And that'll be that. And you'll get your 10 points for that assignment. Now, it's a mandatory check-in. So if you don't respond to me, then you won't get any points for that particular check-in assignment. And all of our correspondence will go through the drop box, which is up here in the top level. Now, also up here in the top level with these buttons, you will have the gradebook button. That's where all of your grades will be. That's where your overall scores will be kept. So make sure you look at that on a regular basis after each week so you can see where you stand in the course. If you need to email me, then this is where you would want to email me. If you need tech support, then that's where you would click for tech support. Okay, that's about it for the tour of the class. I hope that we all get off to a good start. I hope that we have a great 11 weeks. I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you, and I will see you in a bit.